talk about the three main non-renewable fossil fuels and renewable energy sources as well. Also, we're going to find out how the use of all resources is having a damaging effect on the environment.
A non-renewable energy source is an energy source that cannot be replenished in a short period of time. For example, petroleum, coal, and natural gas are all non-renewable energy sources. A renewable energy source is an energy source that can be replenished in a period of time, like wind, solar energy, and geothermal energy sources.
Non-renewable energy sources have some negative effects on our environment. For example, the burning of fossil fuels will create more greenhouse gases. This will make the atmosphere thicker and it will let less heat out. Then the earth would get warmer and a lot of ice would melt. That will create flooding. Also, the burning of fossil fuels or the leaking of fossil fuels will pollute the air, water, and land on the earth. That will destroy habitats and environments. Most of all, non-renewable energy sources could kill a lot of organisms and habitats. Because of the use of nuclear power, which will cause radiation, it could be very dangerous.
People could limit the damaging effects. For example, they could use renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and geothermal energy instead of non-renewable energy sources like petroleum and natural gas. That will not make the atmosphere thicker and there won't be any flooding. Also, people could try to use other energy sources that could replace the fossil fuels but won't pollute the air, because the fossil fuels are polluting the whole earth. People should also not use nuclear power because it kills a lot of organisms and it destroys habitat. It harms the earth a lot.
The abuse of renewable energy sources is also having a negative effect on the environment. For example, people are using a lot of wood for fires and building furniture. People use way too much wood and down a lot of trees and cut down a lot of trees. If people keep doing that, then we would have finally be out of wood, and there will be a lot of trouble. Also, people use wind energy, which is good, but sometimes the noise of the wind turbines scare some animals, and the animals will leave the forest, which would mess up the food chain of web. This is bad for the environment and other habitats. Another example of utilized energy from water, and a dam must be built along with the electric generators and transmission lines. The dams might affect the migration of fish when they have to move.
In my home, we don't really use renewable resources in alternative ways. But if I could, I would use solar energy, geothermal, hydropower, or wind energy. I could use it for the TV and computer. That would save a lot of energy. It would be better for the environment and also for the whole world. Also, I could use it for all the lights in my house. That would be great. It would make the earth much better, and it will not have regular effects on the environment. Last of all, I could use it for the heat in my house as well. All the heat me and my family use costs a lot of money, and it is also very bad for the environment.
In Montgomery County, coal is used to provide electricity to most homes. People use coal because it's not as expensive as other resources, but it's very bad for the environment.
We also found a house that that uses alternative energy. It has no name because it's just a normal house. The house on West Halbert Road, 6301, Bethesda, Maryland, uses solar energy. The house has solar panels on the roof, which might be a little expensive, but very good for the environment. Yeah, this was our science project.
Yeah! Woo!